The biography of Anne Frank. Anne Frank was born on June 12, 1929, in Frankfurt am Main, Germany. Anne was living a normal life until absolutely everything was changed by Hitler. Under new circumstances, the Franks and 4 other Jews decided that they had no choice but to go into hiding. This decision led to hiding in the secret annex, which would have been impossible without the help of Otto's employees. The diary of Anne Frank was found by Miep Gies and is later given to Otto. Anne's immediate family consists of her mother and father, Edith and Otto Frank, who were married in 1925, and her sister Margot. Otto owns a trading business. Edith grew up in a Jewish family who kept kosher and celebrated the Jewish holidays. Margot mainly kept to herself, kept up good grades, and was older than Anne by 3 years. Otto and Anne had a wonderful relationship before they went into hiding. But as Anne grew up, she grew out of the close-knit relationship she had once had with her father. Anne has a loving relationship with her family that grows and weakens as they hide in the secret annex. Anne Frank was born in Germany, but in 1933, during the early rule of Hitler, she and her family moved to Amsterdam. 2 years later, Anne goes to school in Amsterdam and starts to make friends. For Anne's 13th birthday, she received a diary. In 1941, the Jewish children are forced to go to separate schools. So Anne and her sister went to Lyceum, which was a Jewish high school. When Margot had gotten call-up papers for a so-called work camp in Germany, was when the Franks knew it was time to go into hiding. On July 6, 1942, the Frank family went into hiding in the secret annex. The people hiding in the secret annex are the Frank family, the Pell family, and Fritz Pfeffer. The most interesting relationship Anne has out of her family is with a boy she is not too fond of when they first met. The relationship was a romantic one with Peter Pell, from whom she was given her first kiss. A lot of excitement during hiding came from the Pell family. Fritz Pfeffer was the 8th person to hide. He was born into a Jewish family, divorced his first wife, and fell in love with a non-Jew. Their marriage was outlawed. These families all have different stories, but what brought them there in order to try to save their lives was the fact that they were Jewish. Hiding in the annex would have been impossible if it weren't for the help of Otto's co-workers. These kind-hearted people who risked their lives to save the lives of innocent people were Miep Gies, Jan Gies, Victor Kugler, Beb Voskuiljol, and Joe Kleiman. The most talked about person who helped the hiders might be Miep Gies. Miep was Otto's secretary and fond of the Franks. She and her husband helped the people in hiding by providing them with food and the necessities that they would need daily. The Gies had their own secret. They hid a Jew in their own home. Victor helped the people in hiding because he provided the much-needed moral support and brought entertainment like magazines and newspapers. Beb helped the people in hiding by providing milk, clothes, and Latin classes for Margot. She also had dinner with the people in hiding every day. Joe Kleiman decided to help the people in hiding because he had great respect for Otto. Sadly, on August 4, 1944, all the people in hiding were discovered and arrested. They were betrayed by a person whose identity is unknown. Anne Frank died at the age of 15. being one of the more than 1 million Jewish children who died during the Holocaust. Otto ended up being the only survivor of those who had hidden the secret annex, returning home 115 pounds, although he arrived at the concentration camp weighing 150 pounds. Upon his arrival in Amsterdam, Miep gives Otto Anne's diary, which she had found. Anne had a wish to have her diary published, which was later fulfilled.